Shalom, I'm Messianic Rabbi Zev Porat, standing right here at the Lake of Galilee in Tiberias, the place where Yeshua, Jesus, walked on the water. Yeshua is on the other side of the lake. He tells his disciples to get into the boat and meet him on the other side, and I'm paraphrasing. They go to the other side on the boat right here on the Lake of Galilee, and Jesus, Yeshua, and he's walking on the water, and they think that they see a ghost. And he says, "Do not be afraid. It is I, the great I am." When Moses, was asked to go to Pharaoh to free the Israelites, Moses said, "Who shall I say sent me?" And God said, "It is I, the great I am, Yeh Asher Yeh." And Jesus, Yeshua, is walking right here on the Lake of Galilee, and he tells his disciples, "Do not be afraid. It is I, the great I am." There are 12 disciples in the boat. The boat represents the world. The water represents the spirit. And Yeshua tells them to get out of the boat and walk on the water. And only one has enough courage. Only one has enough faith to get out of the boat, Peter, and walk on the water. And Peter starts to walk on the water right here in the Sea of Galilee, in the Lake of Galilee. And there's a storm suddenly. And there's a little bit wind. And then Peter loses his faith and sinks. Yeshua takes his hand and pulls Peter out of the water. And he says, "Why do you have so little faith?" Yeshua said, "We are in the world, but we're not of the world." When Yeshua pulled Peter out of the water, that was grace. But grace will come to an end, and the door will be shut. Now is the time for us to walk by faith. Now is the time to understand that we're in the world, but we're not of the world. What's the message? Peter's walking on the water, and there's a little bit wind, a little bit shaking, and he loses his faith. As you and I walk together by faith and make it to the end, there's going to be trials, there's going to be tribulations, there's going to be hardship, because we live in a fallen world. But Yeshua says, "Do not be afraid. It is I, the great I am." And then Yeshua gets back into the boat with them, and they turn to him and say, "Surely you are the Son of God." They've been together with him for so long. They've seen all the miracles. They've seen him raise from people from the dead. They've seen him heal the blind. And right now, they see him walk on the water. They lose their faith, and they say once again, "Surely you are the Son of God." We are all called to get out of the boat and walk on the water. The boat represents the world. The water represents the spirit. Through Jesus Yeshua, we need to walk on the water by faith, make it to the end. Revelation 14:12 says, "This calls for patience and endurance on the part of people of God who hold firm to the testimony of Jesus Yeshua and keep his word." And I'm paraphrasing. Let's continue to stand together as the one new man, Ephesians 2:15. Bring the gospel back to Jerusalem and go home. I'm Messianic Rabbi Zev Porat, sending you blessings from the Lake of Galilee in Tiberias, Tveria, in the mighty name of the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the great I am, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, Al Yehuda, Jesus Yeshua. Amen.